distinguished members of the CIFA and the CFFC. I think Anushka served protocol beautifully, so I won't repeat that. Let me start by wishing you a very happy new year and certainly a successful year for all of your businesses. And I would also like to apologize because if I run off when I finish speaking, don't take it personally. It's my daughter's birthday. I missed her birthday last year, so I'm making sure I'm home tonight. But it's a great pleasure for me to stand here once again and welcome 2017. 2016 was also a very challenging and exciting year. A year with a lot of opportunities and a year certainly with, let's say, some positive developments, certainly with regards to my portfolio, the deal with Diamond Shipyards, to mention one. In the international sphere, MOU signed with the Dominican Republic and Cuba, developments in the port with a new concession, and the development of the new mega pier, to name a few. However, despite our best efforts in 2016, I came to the conclusion that Winston Churchill once said was true. Sometimes doing your best is not good enough. Sometimes you must do what is required. And I don't want to put a damper on this joyous occasion, but during a brief family holiday, in the end of the year, I saw the report coming from the central bank saying zero growth. And although that was disappointing and in fact true, I do see it as a call to action. So I took a positive note from that. And on that positive side, even though the results were not what we wished for, according to the central bank, there has been some positive developments such as increased domestic consumption and increased private investment, something that certainly a trend we were looking forward to seeing coming to reality. Unfortunately, this has been offset by some downward trends in poor export performance, for example, in the tourism industry, passenger transportation, and the free zone, to name a few. But as we enter 2017, however, the central bank provides us with hope. Hope for the future, hope that, like Anushka just said, by doing this together, we can create a prosperous future for us all, and a booming economy for Curaçao. In 2017, the economy of Curaçao is expected to grow at a conservative 0.4%. I say conservative because, of course, we're going for more. Given if all citizens and entities, public and private, not only do their best, but do what is required and do it together. The financial sector has contributed and is still contributing significantly to our economy. I'm confident that together we can sustain and expand its contribution to growing our economy in 2017 and the years beyond. Of course, some of the skeptics in the room may look at 2019 as a challenge, but I believe that if we adopt a proactive attitude, start looking for new opportunities within the sector, and maybe let go of some of the old and embrace the new, we can get it growing again, and we can regain our leadership and prominence in the global economy. And though the global environment, with all its regulations and requirements, is a very tough one to navigate, I'm still confident that if we regain our innovation leadership role, harvest our creativity, work together as one, to create a new reality, the mid-shore reality, with substance and value-added services, yes, we can re-establish our prominence in the global market and foster growth. And I'm therefore encouraged to see that CIFA and CIFC, for example, are embracing new developments like fintech. Growing our economy through increasing international business, including the increase of export, professional services, is one of our top priorities this year. But we have to do it together. And that is why me as Minister of Economic Development will work very closely with my colleague, Minister Keisberta, Minister of Finance, and all stakeholders in order to facilitate this development as much as I can in the course of this year, and certainly also in the international realm. One of my other priorities for 2017 is the further elimination of red tape. Now, why do I say further? Because we've heard it many times before. The IMF said it, CIFA said it, but there has been developments like Anushka mentioned over the past year in reducing red tape. For example, the legislations to stimulate tourism development, what we know popularly as tax holiday, has been facilitated dramatically and approved by the Parliament. That will certainly speed up the process significantly. This is a development that certainly we welcome and will continue. This will lead to substantial reduction in time required for investing in new projects, but this required, for example, from us, from the Ministry of Economic Development, to embrace change. Because this shortened process no longer requires the advice of our ministry, so we had to let go. In other situations we are looking into is to simplify the process for issuing work permits, residence permits, investor permits, business licenses, and perhaps also the expat status, among others. But we also have to pursue more profound changes, like something we have been working on, the elimination of certain permits, including what we call the vesting for Kuning. Take it away. Let go of the fear. And maybe we have to let go of, for example, things like the director's permit in the coming years. I've worked for many with you already on various projects and look forward to continue collaborating in the coming years. We will continue this flow of working together through the CIFC, and we can leverage from this public-private partnership to promote Curaçao even more. And that's why I'm very happy to see the link the financial services sector has established between, for example, education and sports, where many athletes are stars, like Shirley Martina, Andrew Jones, and Hensley Merlins, to name a few, have provided their contribution and are still willing to provide, not only for tourism, but international economic diplomacy and promoting Curaçao as the Curaçao jurisdiction, not only as a tourism destination, but also as a business destination. And this is something that certainly I encourage you, and maybe even broaden the scope, going beyond only financial services and talking about international professional services. Because that's where I see the growth for our economy in 2017 and beyond. So going back to Orlando, I was inspired by my visit and would like to finish off with a quote from Walt Disney, of course, that said, "The way to get started is to quit talking and to start doing." So let's make a decision today to make it our business to make 2017 one of the best years yet. Thank you so much. Bongaya.